So you probably landed on this video because you're thinking about making a move to Raleigh, North Carolina, or maybe to Charlotte. Well, in this video, we're going to take you through both cities and talk about what is amazing in Raleigh, what is great in Charlotte, and see which one resonates the most with you and your family. You can't go wrong in either one of these cities. So if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in North Carolina, then click that subscribe button below and be on the lookout for future videos that talk about the market in North Carolina, specifically in Raleigh. I'm Gretchen Coley, founder of the Coley Group, the #1 Compass team in the greater Raleigh area. And we get calls and emails every day from people just like you who are looking for help in making their move to Raleigh, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to make a move in the next 12 days or in the next 12 months, we'd love for you to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All the information you need is below in the description, and we will help you make the right move to the right city in North Carolina. So let's take a closer look at Raleigh versus Charlotte. So just to put this into perspective, I actually went to college in Charlotte and lived there for several years before I moved to Raleigh when I got married. My husband has been developing a neighborhood in Huntersville for over 24 years. So for a long time, we kept a townhouse in Uptown overlooking Fourth Ward Park until just a few years ago. So I've spent a lot of time in Charlotte and a lot of time in Raleigh, and I know both cities very well. So when it comes down to it, they both have really strong positives on why you would want to live there. I mean, they're two of the best cities to live in the country. But let's get right into it and figure out which one is going to come out the winner and be the best match for you. Now, Charlotte is often referred to as the Queen City, and it's known for its bustling financial district, vibrant art scene, and major sports teams. Now, on the other hand, Raleigh is known as the City of Oaks. It's famous for its beautiful green spaces, renowned universities, and a thriving tech industry. Raleigh, however, offers a little bit more balanced lifestyle with a number of parks, family-friendly neighborhoods, and a strong sense of community that's hard to beat. Raleigh is ideal for those people looking for a slower pace of life without sacrificing the amenities that you get with city life. You know, Raleigh's Pullen Park, Coastal Credit Union Music Park, and the Neuse River Greenway with its 27.5 miles of paved walking trails are just a couple of examples of the outdoor recreation options that are available here. Now, let's talk about the job market because that's always at the forefront of people's minds when they're looking to make a move. Raleigh is a massive hub for technology, research, innovation, and life sciences. Major companies like IBM, Cisco, SAS have a major presence in this market. Raleigh is commonly referred to as the second Silicon Valley, and that's because of our heavy tech and biotech environment. But that's not all we have. Raleigh's medical system is a major employer. The top hospitals like Duke and UNC provide numerous job opportunities. And Research Triangle Park, located between Raleigh, Durham, and Chapel Hill, is home to over 375 companies, making it one of the largest research parks in the world. This concentration of tech research institutions offers abundant job opportunities for professionals in these fields. Now, on the other hand, Charlotte's job market is dominated by banking and financial services. Bank of America and Wells Fargo have their headquarters in Uptown Charlotte, making Charlotte the second largest banking center in the entire United States after New York City. The city also has a diverse energy sector, with Duke Energy being a major employer. While Charlotte's tech sector is growing, it's not expanding as quickly as Raleigh's. Raleigh has a lot more job diversity in the market, and this is a major reason why Raleigh is growing as fast as it is. So if you're looking for a career in finance or banking, Charlotte might be a better choice for you. However, if you're in tech, research, medical, and life sciences, Raleigh is definitely a standout. Now, let's take a look at housing prices. As of April 2024, the average sales price for a home in Raleigh is about $430,000, while in Charlotte, it's approximately $411,000. Raleigh offers a range of housing options from historic homes in the downtown area to modern homes in suburban communities. This city is known for its affordable housing compared to other tech hubs. The difference in the average sales price of homes is mostly because of availability. Raleigh is a much smaller market than Charlotte, and there are just not as many homes available in Raleigh as there are in Charlotte, so it ends up being basic supply and demand. Charlotte also has a diverse housing market with options ranging from high-rise luxury condos to sprawling suburban homes, and the availability with more space and new developments has kept housing prices relatively competitive in Charlotte. Charlotte has a massive sprawl though, and it just keeps growing. The sheer land mass alone that Charlotte has allows it to continue to keep moving further and further out of uptown and makes the suburbs feel like their own little cities. The next thing on people's mind is usually cost of living, and it's another crucial factor to consider. According to payscale.com, Raleigh's cost of living is 4% lower than the national average, making it a hotspot for people moving to the South. Housing in Raleigh is generally more affordable than other places, and you can find beautiful homes, spacious yards without breaking the bank. Plus, the overall cost of living, including healthcare, transportation, and groceries, is typically lower in Raleigh. Now, Charlotte offers a competitive cost of living compared to other major U.S. cities. For many people living in Charlotte, they find that they can stretch their budget just a little bit further in this market, particularly those that are working in finance. However, it's worth noting that Charlotte has seen a steady uptick in housing costs, both in the rental markets and for home buyers, which has become a growing concern for residents living there. Education is a significant factor for families who are considering a move to Raleigh. Raleigh is a part of Research Triangle, which includes top universities like NC State, Duke, and UNC Chapel Hill. The Triangle region is home to a variety of other educational institutions. There are 9 ranked colleges within the Raleigh city limits and 32 colleges within a 50-mile radius, collectively enrolling over 160,000 students. Additionally, the Raleigh-Cary metro area hosts 21 colleges and universities and technical schools. With Wake Tech being the largest community college in North Carolina, it offers over 250 associate degrees. This makes Raleigh a hub for education and research opportunities, offering a vibrant environment for both students and professionals. The presence of these universities also means that Raleigh has excellent public schools, and many schools consistently ranking the highest in the state and on national rankings. While Charlotte is home to the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, which offers a range of undergraduate programs, the city also has several specialty schools such as Johnson & Wales, which focuses on culinary and hospitality education. While Charlotte's public schools are good, they just don't rank as high as those in Raleigh, and it's possibly because of the university system. And in Charlotte, the university system is not even close to what Raleigh has to offer. Now let's move into quality of life. Raleigh has a lower cost of living compared to many other tech hubs, as we've already covered, and the city offers a wide array of amenities. Known as the City of Oaks, Raleigh has over 180 miles of greenways, numerous parks, which make it the perfect place for outdoor enthusiasts. The community in Raleigh is known for its laid-back southern charm and a growing downtown that offers more dining, shopping, and cultural experiences every year. Now, Charlotte, being a bigger city, has a bustling urban environment with extensive sprawl. When it comes to quality of life, Raleigh stands out with its green space, its cultural events, and its focus on outdoor activities. The city offers a perfect blend of urban and suburban living with numerous parks, greenways, and recreational areas. The North Carolina Museum of Art, the state capitol, and the annual North Carolina State Fair are just a few examples of cultural and recreational activities that you can enjoy when you call Raleigh home. Now, Charlotte has plenty of options for outdoor activities with mild winters and beautiful fall foliage and its fresh and vibrant spring season. Fan favorites include Lake Norman, Carowinds Amusement Park, Rosedale Plantation, the Catawba River Greenway, and the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sports enthusiasts will also appreciate the abundance of professional sports teams, including the Carolina Panthers and the Charlotte Hornets. While traffic can be significant due to rapid growth, Charlotte's extensive public transportation system, including its light rail, helps mitigate some of the issues. Charlotte's moderate weather and its proximity to both mountains and the coast make it an attractive option for those of you who want day getaways or weekend getaways. Raleigh exudes a welcoming and inclusive atmosphere, and it's a city where neighbors know each other and community events bring people together. The sense of belonging here is palpable, and it makes it an ideal place to raise a family. You know, Charlotte has a dynamic urban energy, but Raleigh's family-friendly community makes it such a beautiful place to call home. Raleigh has a population of over 500,000 residents, making it the second largest city in North Carolina, and Charlotte has a population of over 800,000 residents, making it the largest city in the state. The greater Raleigh metro area houses about 2.3 million people. In contrast, Charlotte hosts about 2.7 million people. So it's really not that big of a difference, and it's not as big as people typically think it is. While Charlotte is known for a diverse population and a more balanced demographic spread across different age groups, Raleigh, with its concentration of universities, has a younger population with a significant number of students and young professionals living in this market. Now, with these young professionals who are educated here, they fall in love with the city, and what I see is they fall in love with the city and a great job market, and they end up staying here, and after that happens, their families start to come here as well. It brings their parents and their siblings right behind them. I cannot tell you how many parents that I've worked with who are chasing their kids and grandkids to Raleigh. Once they come here from the Northeast or the Pacific Coast and they start to visit, they fully understand the quality of life that Raleigh has to offer, and once you do that, it's hard not to want to live here. So all of you family members, beware. If you've got a child living in Raleigh, you're probably right behind them. So for those of you moving from the Northeast, DC Metro, or the Pacific Coast, transportation and infrastructure are really big deals for you because you're looking at commutes of sometimes an hour to 2 hours long to get in and out of the cities. And transportation is just a critical aspect to consider when you're thinking about moving. Raleigh's infrastructure is continuously evolving with ongoing projects aimed at improving traffic conditions. But from my perspective, Charlotte seems to be a little bit ahead of Raleigh in infrastructure. I hate to say that, but it is. Raleigh just seems to be a little bit behind, and it could be for a lot of reasons, but mostly I think it's because of the speed of growth that Raleigh has seen over the past 20 years. The city has a well-planned road network, and let me tell you, there's a lot of road construction going on like any other growing city, and it causes a lot of traffic jams, and traffic can be an issue during peak hours in Raleigh. The Outer Belt Line, Interstate 540, is under construction and should be fully complete in 2028. I love the fact that the southwest corridor of 540 is a toll road. There's rarely ever any traffic on it, so if you choose to drive on it, you can get anywhere you need to go really fast without traffic. But you have to be willing to pay the toll to do that, and some people just are not. As a resident of Southwest Wake County, I feel like the toll road has definitely taken congestion off of the main arteries, but they still have a long way to go. Now, in Charlotte, on the other hand, has a more advanced infrastructure with a robust public transportation system that includes buses, a light rail system. But don't get excited about the light rail if you're coming from the north, because it only runs north-south, but it does give you options to get downtown for work and for entertainment. This public transportation network makes commuting within the city a little bit more manageable. Charlotte's proximity to major highways provides easy access to other parts of the state and neighboring states. Now, Charlotte does have some toll roads. However, these toll roads end up being more like high occupancy lanes, where 2 of the lanes on the highway are for people who want to pay the tolls, and the other lanes are for people who don't want to pay the tolls. So some people like this a lot better than being forced to pay a toll versus not. But personally, I would just pay the toll because at the end of the day, time is money. So when it comes to getting to other parts of the state and other states, this can be a big deal because we want to do weekend getaways, right? When it comes to travel and access, Raleigh is strategically located for both beach and mountain getaways. To reach the beaches, such as those in Wilmington, you can take I-40 East and you'll get there in about 2 hours, so you can day trip it to the pristine North Carolina coast. For a mountain retreat, you're going to head west on I-40 and then take I-85 south, which will lead you to Asheville and the scenic Blue Ridge Parkway in roughly 3.5 hours. So it might be a little bit long if you want to do a day trip. So if you love the mountains, weekend trips are going to be your thing if you choose to live in Raleigh. If you're considering a trip to Charlotte, the drive is approximately 2.5 hours on I-40 and I-85, and it's super easy. I do it all the time. These highways make it easier for you to enjoy a variety of North Carolina attractions, whether you're looking for sun and sand or mountain vistas. Now, Charlotte has a robust network of highways that connect the city to various destinations. Interstate I-77 runs north to south through Charlotte, providing a direct route to both Virginia border and Columbia, South Carolina. Interstate I-85 runs northeast to southwest and is a vital corridor for reaching Raleigh and Atlanta. For those looking to explore the beaches, a drive to Myrtle Beach or Charleston typically takes around 3.5 hours, which is not ideal from Charlotte for a day trip. And let me tell you, they are long drives. For a mountain escape, you could head to Asheville, which is about 2 hours away on 85 and 74 West, which makes day trips a breeze to the mountains. Now, I prefer North Carolina beaches over the mountains, just my personal preference. So Raleigh makes it perfect for me to get a getaway to the coast and really enjoy the pristine beaches. Now let's talk airports. When it comes to air travel, Charlotte has the Charlotte Douglas International Airport, which is a hub for American. Although this airport is large in scale, it's still very easy to navigate and it has direct flights to so many places across the country. So if you travel a lot for work, you can get just about anywhere you need to go in the US and internationally with a direct flight. Now, Raleigh, on the other hand, has a much smaller airport, making it very easy to get in and out of and very easy to park. But that being said, it doesn't have the same connectivity as Charlotte Douglas Airport does. There's very few direct flights, and most oftentimes, if I want to go somewhere, I have to connect through Charlotte or Atlanta to get there. So if you're traveling a lot for work, this is something to consider, but I'll take Raleigh any day of the week because I don't have to travel for work. I get to travel for pleasure, and a stopover in Charlotte for 45 minutes is not that big of a deal to me. So let's talk weather. Raleigh experiences a humid subtropical climate with hot, muggy summers and mild winters. The city receives an average of 45 inches of rain every year, mostly during the summer, and snowfall is very rare here, making it an ideal location for those of you who want mild winters. Now, Charlotte also has a humid subtropical climate, but it tends to get a little bit more snow than Raleigh just because of where it's located. The city's weather is moderate and it has distinct seasons that provide a balance of warm sunshine and cool winters. Charlotte's location closer to the mountains also means that residents can enjoy winter sports and mountain activities within just a short drive, if that's your thing. So let's talk about culture and recreation, what we all live for. Raleigh offers a mix of cultural and recreational activities. The city's downtown area is vibrant with museums, theaters, music venues. Outdoor enthusiasts can enjoy an extensive network of parks, greenways, while foodies will appreciate the diverse dining scene that Raleigh has to offer, including everything from Southern comfort to international cuisines. Now, Charlotte, being a bigger city, offers a broader range of activities. The city is home to several professional sports teams and NASCAR. So Charlotte has a rich art scene as well, with numerous galleries, theaters, and music festivals. The city's proximity to both the mountains and the coast provides ample opportunities for weekend getaways and trips and adventures. Now, when it comes to sports and entertainment, we got to talk a little bit about this because both Charlotte and Raleigh offer very distinct experiences catering to different interests. Raleigh takes the prize when it comes to a city with history, museums, art, and educational experiences, and I don't think that Charlotte can really hold a candle to that. But when it comes to sports, Raleigh is a haven for sports enthusiasts. The city is part of the famed Research Triangle, which includes top-tier universities like NC State, Duke University, and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. These institutions boast some of the most passionate college sports programs in the country. So whether you're a fan of basketball, football, lacrosse, tennis, baseball, you'll find vibrant competitive events here all year round. Let's talk a little bit about some sports highlights. When it comes to basketball, the rivalry between Duke and UNC is legendary, drawing national attention and intense local fanfare. You're either for one or the other. When it comes to football, NC State's Wolfpack offers thrilling games, especially during the ACC season. When it comes to hockey, Raleigh is home to the Carolina Hurricanes, an NHL team with a dedicated fan base and a Stanley Cup victory under their belt. When it comes to baseball, NC State has an incredible program, so whatever it is that you like to watch from a sports perspective, you can find it in Raleigh. When it comes to other entertainment in Raleigh, Raleigh's entertainment scene complements its sports culture with a variety of events and venues, from music festivals to art expeditions to outdoor activities in its numerous parks. There's always something happening. The city's downtown area of Glenwood South and what I call the uptown area of North Hills offers a vibrant nightlife and a plethora of bars, restaurants, and breweries for your pleasure. Now, Charlotte, on the other hand, is known for its professional sports team, making it a major hub for pro sports fans. The city hosts the NFL's Carolina Panthers, the Charlotte Hornets, and the MSL team Charlotte FC. This variety ensures that no matter what sport you choose, there's a professional team for you to go out and support. Now, what I love about sports in Charlotte and what I think they've done a great job at is putting all their arenas in uptown. This creates an awesome game day environment where you can stay at a hotel or drive in. You can walk around. There's plenty of parking in downtown, plenty of ways to get in and out, and there's tons of restaurants, entertainment going on any given game day. Now, that being said, it's all about whether or not you want to go downtown for a game, because neither the Panthers or the Hornets had record seasons. And let's just say the Carolina Panthers are raising ticket prices, and I don't know why, because if you watch any of their games or you go to a game, there is nobody in that arena. You will not see that in Raleigh. When we have a football Saturday at NC State or at UNC, it's going to be packed. So you just got to pick which one is more important to you. Really good teams in sports in college, or really not so great teams in sports in the NFL. So let's talk about entertainment in Charlotte. Charlotte's entertainment options are equally as impressive as their sports. The city is known for its bustling uptown area, which is packed with cultural attractions, including options for nightlife. The NASCAR Hall of Fame is a must-visit for racing fans, and the city's numerous music venues host big-name concerts and local acts alike. Charlotte's proximity to the U.S. National Whitewater Center offers incredible adventures for outdoor thrill seekers. Now, full disclosure, when I first moved to Raleigh after getting married, I was actually living in Charlotte in Uptown, and we kept a condo there for a long time. But for the first 4 or 5 years of living in Raleigh in a suburb, all I wanted to do was move back to Charlotte. I loved this urban feel, the metropolitan feel, all the entertainment options, and I considered myself a city girl. I loved living downtown. I hated the sprawl, and as long as I could do everything downtown, I loved Charlotte. Now, once my kids started to age up, about 4 years old, and they started doing, local sports, they started doing parks and rec, I started to really get ingrained into Raleigh because, I felt like putting roots down here made a lot of sense. And over the years, I stopped wanting to move back to Charlotte and started to realize how incredible Raleigh was as a place to raise a family. I fell in love with the laid-back atmosphere, the Southern hospitality, the fact that we were the state's capital, and everything that they offered, from museums to art to experiences for my children, and their parks and rec here I thought were second to none. So all of that being said, I have loved the choice of living in Raleigh and raising my children here, because I think they have access to so many other things and experiences that they wouldn't have access to had we lived in Charlotte. That's just my opinion. So whether you're drawn to an electrifying atmosphere of professional sports in Charlotte or the spirited college rivalries and sports culture in Raleigh, both cities offer unique and engaging experiences for sports and entertainment enthusiasts. Each city has its strength, making North Carolina a versatile state for anyone looking to enjoy a vibrant sports environment. So we've covered a lot of information, and as you can see, both Raleigh and Charlotte have their unique charms, and they offer very distinct advantages and disadvantages. Raleigh is perfect for those seeking a high quality of life, excellent education, outdoor opportunities, and such. Charlotte is ideal for those people looking for a more dynamic urban environment and a strong job market in finance, along with a vibrant entertainment scene. Now, I hope that this comparison helps you make a very informed decision about which city might be the best fit for you and your family. So for those of you out there who are living in either city, we would love to hear your comments. It would help everyone watching this video to know, what do you love about Charlotte? What do you love about Raleigh? And what do you dislike about both of those markets? Your opinion is really important. So drop a comment in the comment section below and let's get the conversation started. And if you found this information valuable, take just a moment and hit that subscribe button and be notified anytime we post new videos on North Carolina and what it's like to live here. It will help you pick your place. Now, there are so many great places to live in North Carolina and in Raleigh, and we get calls and texts every single day from people just like you who are looking to make a move to the Raleigh area, and we love that. So if you're looking to make a move to either Raleigh or Charlotte, we can help. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, or you can go right here and schedule a Zoom call with someone on our team, and we will help you navigate the intricacies between both cities, perfect for your family, and help you find your slice of heaven right here in North Carolina. We'll see you in Raleigh.